Did you know you can grow fresh veggies from scraps? It's true. Instead of throwing away those onion ends or carrot tops, you can regrow them into delicious food. This easy and fun activity is called regrowing from scraps. It's like magic, watching new life sprout from what was once destined for the compost bin. Imagine fresh, homegrown vegetables right from your kitchen. Not only is regrowing rewarding, but it's also a great way to save money and reduce waste. Regrowing vegetables from scraps is a fantastic way to stretch your grocery budget. Imagine turning those leftover bits and pieces that you would normally throw away into fresh new produce. It's like getting free food from what you already have. This simple practice can make a significant difference in your monthly expenses, especially if you love cooking with fresh ingredients. Instead of buying new produce every week, you can regrow some of your favorites from scraps you already have. For example, green onions, lettuce, and celery are some of the easiest vegetables to regrow. All you need is a bit of water and sunlight, and you'll see them sprouting in no time. This not only saves you money, but also ensures you always have fresh produce on hand. This is especially helpful for herbs, which can be expensive to buy fresh. Herbs like basil, mint, and cilantro can be regrown from cuttings, giving you a continuous supply without the recurring cost. Plus, having fresh herbs at your fingertips can elevate your cooking, adding vibrant flavors and aromas to your dishes. Beyond saving money, regrowing your vegetables is a great way to reduce food waste. Every year, tons of food scraps end up in landfills, contributing to greenhouse gas emissions. By regrowing your vegetables, you're taking a step towards a more sustainable lifestyle. It's a small change that can have a big impact on the environment. By giving new life to your kitchen scraps, you're keeping them out of landfills and reducing your environmental impact. This practice not only benefits the planet, but also enriches your soil, making it more fertile for future plantings. It's a win-win situation for both you and the environment. Plus, you get to enjoy the satisfaction of growing your own food. There's something incredibly rewarding about nurturing a plant from a tiny scrap to a full-grown vegetable. It connects you to your food in a way that buying from a store never can. Whether you're gardening alone or with family, it's a fulfilling activity that brings joy and a sense of accomplishment. So why not give it a try and start regrowing your veggies today? Regrowing vegetables from scraps is easier than you might think. Most vegetables can be regrown in water, soil, or a combination of both. You don't need fancy equipment or a green thumb to get started. All you need is a sunny spot, some water, and your veggie scraps. For best results, choose organic vegetables whenever possible. Organic produce is free from harmful chemicals that could hinder the regrowing process. Plus, you'll be growing your own chemical-free food. Potatoes are one of the easiest vegetables to regrow from scraps. They are not only versatile in the kitchen, but also incredibly simple to cultivate at home. Whether you have a sprawling backyard garden or just a few pots on your balcony, you can grow your own potatoes with minimal effort. Simply save a potato that has started to sprout eyes, small buds on the surface. These eyes are the key to growing new potatoes. When you see these buds, it means the potato is ready to be planted and will soon give rise to new plants. Cut the potato into pieces, ensuring each piece has at least one eye. This step is crucial because each eye has the potential to grow into a new potato plant. By cutting the potato into smaller pieces, you can maximize the number of plants you can grow from a single potato. Let the pieces dry out for a day or two to prevent rotting. This drying process helps to form a protective layer over the cut surfaces, reducing the risk of rot and disease when the pieces are planted in the soil. Plant the potato pieces in a pot or directly in the ground, eyes facing up, and cover them with soil. Make sure the soil is loose and well draining to encourage healthy root development. The eyes should be facing upwards because this is where the new shoots will emerge. Water regularly and keep the soil moist. Potatoes need consistent moisture to grow well, but be careful not to overwater, as this can lead to rot. A good rule of thumb is to water when the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch. In a few weeks, you'll see new potato plants emerging from the soil. These young plants will continue to grow and develop, eventually producing a bountiful harvest of fresh potatoes. With a little patience and care, you'll be able to enjoy homegrown potatoes in no time. Section 5. Onions, garlic, and celery root to tip regrowth. In this section, we will explore the fascinating process of regrowing these common kitchen staples from their root ends. This method not only saves money, but also ensures a fresh supply of vegetables right from your garden or even your kitchen counter. Onions, garlic, and celery can all be regrown from their root ends. This process is simple and requires minimal effort, making it perfect for both novice and experienced gardeners. By using the parts of the vegetables that are often discarded, you can create a sustainable cycle of growth and harvest. For onions and garlic, cut off the bottom inch of the bulb, ensuring the roots are intact. This step is crucial as the roots are the part that will regrow. Make sure to use a sharp knife to get a clean cut, which helps in the regrowth process. Once you have your root ends prepared, you're ready for the next step. Place the root end in a shallow dish of water, making sure the roots are submerged. It's important to use a shallow dish to prevent the roots from rotting. You can use any shallow container you have at home, such as a small bowl or a glass jar. The key is to keep the roots moist but not overly saturated. For celery, save the base of the stalk where the stalks are attached. This base is the part that will regrow into a new celery plant. Make sure the base is clean and free of any debris before placing it in water. This will help prevent any mold or bacteria from affecting the regrowth process. Place the base in a shallow dish of water, cut side down. Just like with onions and garlic, it's important to keep the base moist but not overly wet. You can place the dish on a sunny windowsill to encourage faster growth. Within a few days, you should start to see new shoots emerging from the base. Change the water every other day and watch for new growth to appear. This step is crucial to prevent the water from becoming stagnant and to provide fresh nutrients to the growing roots. As you change the water, take a moment to observe the progress of your plants. It's a rewarding experience to see new life emerging from what was once kitchen waste. Once the roots are established, you can transplant them into soil. Choose a sunny spot in your garden, or use a pot if you're growing them indoors. Make sure the soil is well draining and rich in nutrients to support the continued growth of your plants. With proper care, your regrown vegetables will thrive and provide you with fresh produce for months to come. Section 6. Carrots, beets, and ginger. Leafy greens from root tops. Carrots, beets, and ginger can be regrown for their leafy greens. Cut off the top inch or two of the root, including any leafy stems. Place the root top in a shallow dish of water, cut side down. Place the dish in a sunny location and change the water every other day. You'll soon notice new leaves sprouting from the center of the root top. Harvest the greens regularly to enjoy in salads or as a garnish. Section 7. Cabbage and lettuce. Water works wonders. Cabbage and lettuce can be easily regrown from their base. Cut off the bottom inch of the head, ensuring the core is intact. Place the base in a shallow dish of water, cut side down. Place the dish in a sunny location and change the water every other day. You'll see new leaves emerge from the center of the base. Once the roots are established, you can transplant them into soil for continued growth. Section 8. Turmeric, root power. Turmeric is another fantastic vegetable you can regrow from scraps. Simply save a piece of turmeric root with at least one bud, a small bump on the surface. Plant the turmeric piece in a pot with well-draining soil, bud facing up. Water regularly and keep the soil moist. Turmeric thrives in warm temperatures and indirect sunlight. Section 9. Enjoy your bounty. Fresh veggies from scraps. Regrowing vegetables from scraps is a rewarding and sustainable practice. Not only does it allow you to enjoy fresh, homegrown produce, but it also reduces waste and saves you money. It's a fun and educational activity for all ages, connecting you to the food you eat and fostering a sense of accomplishment. So next time you're about to toss those veggie scraps, think again. Give regrowing a try and experience the joy of watching new life sprout from your kitchen.